Well, those games in Colorado weren't able to go very well for us. We couldn't recover after the bad start in the second period in Game 1, and we blew a late lead in Game 2. But we still have a shot. We just need to win here tonight, win both games on the road, tie the series back up. But I would have liked to win one on home ice. I don't think anyone was expecting this. Back-to-back wins in Colorado, and we're up 2-0 heading to home ice. So, yeah, if we're able to take this game, I think the series is done. We're going to be able to basically, either there's 4 or 5 games, go on to the Stanley Cup final. Nice play on the boards by MacKinnon, and he sends in Toews. Toews, oh come on, this is a penalty. Yes, taken down. Falling out, Landeskog scores. Yes, that's the start we were looking for. MacKinnon fed Toews on a breakaway. One of the Knights players took him down. There was going to be a penalty, maybe even a penalty shot. But Landeskog said they didn't need that. He puts it in on the rebound, just ever so slightly past Hertl. Avs lead 1-0. That was a stupid goal to give up. Once again, I don't mind the penalty call because he was coming in all alone. But man, who was covering Landeskog? How is he that wide open? And once again, just behind the net is Manthin and stretch feet. Natchez, breakaway! And he's going to turn around, get away from a couple Vegas players. Gets it to Kadri! Kadri shoots, scores! Yes! This has been the start we've been looking for all series long! Nazem Kadri. What a beautiful play from Natchez, who's been a ghost in this entire series. That's what we want to see from Natchez. A beautiful finish from Kadri. I don't know where this was the first 2 games of the series, but we're up 2-0. You gotta be freaking kidding me. How the heck did we start off this badly? We have a power play when we can get one back here. Marner to Dorofeev. Dorofeev shoots, puck up in the air, put it in, it's in! Nice job from Dorofeev. It's not gonna count. Why is it not gonna count? They're gonna say it's his glove and he punched it in. That's obviously the stick. And after review, they say it's no goal. Gotta be kidding me. Okay, we have in the defensive zone, just try and kill off this penalty. Kelly's got it on the boards, flips it up too high. Drury's in, all alone, short-handed breakaway. Drury, inside, outside, scores! Drury, short-handed, just 30 seconds after the Dorofeev goal's waved off. Instead of it being 2-1 Avs, it's 3-0 Avs. This has been a picture-perfect first period from the Colorado Avalanche. The Dorofeev goal should have counted. That goal should have never happened. What the heck is happening to our team? Well, take that first period. Picture perfect. Shorty from Jack Drury. Nazem Kadri scored. Gabriel Landeskog scored. Wedgwood's pitched the shutout. We're controlling play in Vegas, and we're actually looking like the President's Trophy winning team. Okay, good start to this period. We have a few seconds left on the power play, and it's around the boards to Hertl. Hertl back to Marner. He's got space. Marner looking. Pass scores! Tipped in front by Mark Stone. Welcome back, the captain of the Knights strikes. That's a huge one. We're not out of this one yet. 3-1 game. Great to see Mark Stone on the board. Okay, once again, we have a 3-0 lead, so that shouldn't be too bad, but I would have liked to at least get through the first 30 seconds of the second period and still have a 3-0 lead. And nice play on the boards. Marner's able to get it. Marner has some space. Shoots! Ah, it's stopped by Wedgwood. Puck's bouncing around. Right to Karlsson, scores! William Karlsson! First goal in over 200 days for William Karlsson. It's great to see him back on the board. Vegas, just over 4 minutes into the second period, has made this a 3-2 game. We ain't out of this one yet. Cue the comeback, maybe? Okay, Wedgwood, what the heck was that? You put the puck right into the center of the ice. No wonder Karlsson's gonna shoot and score from there. That's a play you need to stop, Wedgwood. Just please get this puck out of the defensive zone. Theodore's God shoots. Oh no. Oh no, not MacKinnon. Eek, that didn't look good. I hope he's alright. Don't want to see anything like that. No! We already have an injured Cale Makar. The last thing we need is an injured Nathan MacKinnon. And you can't even put any weight on the foot. You've got to be freaking kidding me. Why are we so cursed with injuries right now? Well, I hope he's okay. Either way, we got the puck back now in the defensive zone. Korczak's got it. He enters the offensive zone. Shoots. Ah, it's just wide. Puck goes back to the point. Coughlin with a shot. Stopped. Tipped in front. And the loose puck's put on by Keegan Golisar. 3-3. Vegas has come all the way back in the span of 12 minutes. Vegas ties the game at 3. Oh my gosh, we might actually still win this thing. First the MacKinnon injury, and now he just blew the 3-goal lead. You have got to be kidding me. This has got to be like one of the worst Avalanche games that I've seen all season long. Well, that was a fantastic second period. Started by Captain Mark Stone, continued by William Karlsson, and finished by Keegan Kolesar. Hart pitches the shit out. He's really rebounded after going up that third goal. And it's a 3-3 game. If we can just get the next goal, we can hold on and still take this 3-0 series lead. Okay, nice play from Korczak. He's got around the boards. He's going to get into the neutral zone. And tipped by Stone. Gets it to Hertl. Into the offensive zone. What a move around Malinsky. Backhand scores! Tomas Hertl! The last time we were in this building, he scored the go-ahead goal against Anaheim in Game 5. He scores the go-ahead goal in Game 3. We've come all the way back from 3-0 down to a 4-3 lead. We're 12 minutes away from going up 3-0 in the series. I don't know what to say anymore. How do we blow a 3-goal lead? And it doesn't really help that MacKinnon's barely playing at this point. Come on, just please get the puck out. I don't want this thing to go to overtime. A couple of nice saves from Hart below the goal line, and Karlsson's gonna find it. Gets it to Howden. He's got some space at the top of the point. Shoots it down the net. That's in! Empty net goal from Brett Howden. Just over a minute left. We're gonna win the game. After the first period, I thought that was an impossibility. We're actually gonna win the game. We lose 5-3 to the Vegas Golden Knights. I don't even know if we win a game in this series at this point. Is MacKinnon even gonna play in the next game? How good is Makar gonna be in the next game? Because he looked injured. This has come apart, and this has come undone in the matter of 3 games. And we win. A 5-3 come from behind victory from the Vegas Golden Knights. At this point, it's a formality. We're about to go back to the Stanley Cup final. I cannot believe how well this team is looking right now. Carter Hart, after giving up 3 goals, brilliant. Mark Stone had a goal and an assist. Hertl had a goal and an assist. Karlsson had a goal and an assist. Marner had a couple of assists. The big guys came to play. They weren't rallied by the 3-0 deficit. And we're 1 win away from going to our 3rd Stanley Cup final appearance in our 9-year existence. On the one hand, Colorado's getting absolutely embarrassed, which is a positive. On the other hand, Vegas is about to go to the Stanley Cup final, which is an absolute negative. Imagine if the Oilers were just a little bit more healthy when we got past the Anaheim Ducks. Maybe we could have been here and be on our precipice of our 3rd straight Stanley Cup final appearance. Yes! That's how it feels! Oh, wow, justice. What justice! We blew a 3-0 lead and lost 4-3 in overtime to the Avalanche in Game 5. How does it feel, Colorado, to blow a 3-goal lead and lose? You even did it in regulation. Well, it looks like there's going to be another Pacific Division team going to the Stanley Cup final. Who knows? Maybe if we surround Celebrini with a couple of better players next year and get a defense, we could maybe go to the Stanley Cup final next year. I mean, we showed this year we're way ahead of schedule. Yes, it looks like our record is safe for the time being. If the Avalanche get swept or lose in 5, the President's Trophy team will have still not made or won a Stanley Cup final since our team back in 2013. Still no one can compete with those old Blackhawks teams. What a game. A fantastic comeback from the Golden Knights, and they can't use the excuse that Cale Makar was not in this game. Makar wasn't, he might be a little bit banged up, but most of the players on this ice are probably banged up right now. Makar was on the ice, MacKinnon was on the ice for a big portion of this game before he went down with an injury. No more excuses. We are the better team. You blew a 3-goal lead. We're up 3 in this series. Get ready, Vegas is about to go back to the Stanley Cup final.